Somewhere in your home right now, there is something you have already given up on. A scratched table, a rusted tool, a piece of furniture that once meant something to you, but now just takes up space while you debate whether to throw it away. What if I told you not to touch that bin bag yet? What you are about to see will completely change how you look at everything old in your home. Take a quick moment to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because after this video, you will never look at your old belongings the same way again. Let me ask you something personal. Do you remember the first piece of furniture your family ever owned that felt special? Maybe it was your grandmother's wooden chair. Maybe it was a study table your father bought when money was tight, but he wanted you to have a proper place to learn. Maybe it was something you saved up for yourself, your first real purchase as an adult that made your house feel like a home. Now think about where that thing is today. Is it still beautiful? Or is it sitting in a corner, scratched and faded, waiting for someone to either fix it or forget it forever? The throwaway culture nobody talks about here is something worth thinking about deeply. We live in a world that is obsessed with new. New phone, new furniture, new everything. The moment something shows wear, the moment it gets a scratch or a crack or a stain, our first instinct is to replace it. And the market loves that instinct. Entire industries are built on the idea that old equals worthless. But that is not the truth. That is programming. The reality is that older things, well-made, solid, built with genuine craftsmanship, are often far superior to their shiny modern replacements. The restoration hacks that will genuinely surprise you. Let us start with wood, because wood is everywhere in our homes, and wood tells the story of time more visibly than anything else. Your wooden furniture has scratches, maybe deep ones, maybe so many that you have stopped noticing them. Here is what most people do not know. Take a walnut, a plain, ordinary walnut from your kitchen, shell it, rub the raw walnut meat directly and firmly into the scratch in slow, circular motions. The natural oils from the walnut penetrate the wood fibers, darken the exposed scratch, and blend it back into the surrounding surface. No wood stain, no varnish kit, no professional required. Just a walnut and 5 minutes of your time. Now let us talk about rust, the silent destroyer of metal things we love. That old wrench in your garage, the cast iron pan your mother gave you, the garden tools that have been sitting outside through one too many rainy seasons. Most people look at rust and see the end. What they should see is a problem with a solution so simple, it almost feels unfair. Submerge the rusted item in undiluted white vinegar for 24 hours. The acetic acid in the vinegar chemically reacts with the iron oxide, the rust, and dissolves it. After soaking, scrub with steel wool or a stiff brush. What comes out is clean, bare metal. Rinse it, dry it thoroughly, coat it lightly with oil, and your tool is not just functional, it is restored. Something you were going to throw away is now something you will keep for another decade. The deeper truth about restoration. Here is what restoration really is, when you strip away the practical side of it. It is an act of respect for the object, yes, but more than that, respect for the story it carries. Every scratch on that old table is a memory. Every bit of rust on that tool is a season of work. Every crack in that leather bag is a journey taken. When you restore something instead of discarding it, you are saying, this story is not over yet. This thing still has value. This history still matters. In a world that moves faster every single year and forgets things faster than it makes them, that act of choosing to restore, rather than replace, is quietly, powerfully radical. You walked into this video thinking about old stuff. Scratched wood, rusty metal, faded leather, yellowed fabric. But what you are really walking away with is a different way of seeing. Nothing in your home is truly broken until you decide it is. And now that you have the knowledge, that decision just became a whole lot harder to make. Go look at the things you gave up on. Pick one, start today. Because the most satisfying feeling in the world is not buying something new. It is bringing something you love back to life. If this video made you want to go restore something right now, give it a like. It takes 1 second, and it means the world to this channel. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you are always first to get videos like this. Share it with someone who has something beautiful sitting forgotten in their home. Click the link in the description box below to join our free cleaning community. See you in the next one.